What up? Gang. Welcome back to another episode of Wednesday Night SmackTalk. And here we are on episode 186 of Wednesday Night SmackTalk. Now, last week on 185, we predicted Survivor Series live. And this week on 186, we must go over the results for those predictions, as always. Now, at Survivor Series, we had 3 matches, and those matches were El Taquito defending his TV title against Mikey, Team Lou versus Team Sebi, 2 losers, but one of them has to win. And also, Brandon picking Zach up out of rehab, giving him a title shot. Will it backfire in his face? Or will Brandon's test to himself be passed by himself? We find all that out here tonight on Wednesday Night SmackTalk. Starting off, of course, with our first match on the card. Mikey versus the champion of TVs, El Taquito Valente. Now, going in, despite Mikey being one of the greatest competitors of all time, nobody can really doubt that. Even me, who's biased, I am not wrong in stating that Mikey is one of the best we've ever seen do it. Even though he was that, and he still is that, El Taquito's been having a great year. El Taquito was the favorite going in. But were people right in favoring El Taquito? Well, they only had one match in which they differed, so this is going to be a very short result for this match. And this match actually is a little surprising to some people, I would say. Or I'd say to most people, actually. Because this is the first time in over a year, I would say. I may be wrong, but I think the first time in a long time, at least seriously, that Roman Reigns' match was predicted different. Mostly it's just Roman wins, LOL. This time, Mikey decided that it was Roman wins, LOL. But El Taquito decided that it was Big E wins, LOL. They split on this match, and I will say, this is the only time on the card in which Roman Reigns versus Big E is a split. But who won? We know who predicted what, but did Roman Reigns win, lol? Or did Big E get the victory? Well, as you may have expected, Roman Reigns did win, LOL. Which means Mikey does win the TV Championship, LOL. El Taquito's great, illustrious, almost undefeated reign atop the TV title division has come to an end. And the reign of Mike starts now. Take it away, Golden God.
So I just want to give a big fuck you to everybody that thought Taquito was going to beat me. I never had a doubt because, when it comes to championship matches, I usually win them. I don't really always defend them, although my last title run was very long, but I always win them. So a big fuck you to everybody that didn't think I was going to win. I'm so sick of seeing the predictor of the year for Taquito. Some idiot in the chat, probably Darcy because he's an idiot, said Taquito goat, something stupid like that. I don't know. All I know is that I beat him pretty easily. I guess it was only by 1, but sometimes it's all you need to win. I mean, quite frankly, I still have Taquito here in a headlock here because I've had fun bullying him and beating him, that I wanted to keep him here. Here, Taquito, talk to him. Ouchies. I'm in the headlocks. Shut up, Taquito. This is my time. You had your time. This is my time. So, I guess I have another belt. I'm technically the first person to win every single belt by winning the belt. I know Darcy had all the belts, but he was given the belt and then didn't even really, he never won with the belt. He lost it immediately, never won it again. Doesn't matter. So technically I'm the first person to win every single belt and also be in the Hall of Fame, and I don't know if that doesn't cement me as the best in this company. I don't know what will. So once again, fuck you to everybody. Golden Gods, I know you have my back, so that doesn't include you. But everybody else, fuck you.
Congratulations to you, Mike. I know you're really excited about winning up titles and such, even though it doesn't really matter for you because you're already in the Hall of Fame. There's not a Hall of Fame plus, you know. It's kind of, you're already locked in there. Your accolades are just stacking despite the fact that, you know, it doesn't really matter for you. But I appreciate that drive, that power, you staying hungry, and you devouring that CB title. I hope to see what you do next. But next, we have Team Lou versus Team Sebi, the losers of the KKPL. But they have to have a win here. At least one of them does. Now, Sebi was favorited going in. I guess due to the fact that Lou really is that bad. But we'll see if the fans were right. Now, there were 3 matches that mattered in this entire Team Sebi versus Team Lou charade. That's right. It's all a big ruse. It's just a fucking tag team match, and the winner gets nothing but a win. The fuck are you so hyped for? I know wins like the back of my fucking hand. Jesus Christ, Lou needs a win that bad. And Sebi. But we'll see if they win. We have the Men's Survivor Series Elimination Match. The tag match that is a parody, a parallel of this tag match. And yes, parody is also the right word. This is the real match. That's a parody. Team Raw, Team SmackDown for the men's. We had Sebi and Franco, along with Morgan, take Team Raw on Team Sebi, but Joe and Darcy took Team SmackDown. While on Team Lou, everyone selected Team Raw except Hunter Hogan, who was covering some bases, you know. Didn't want to let him get up by too much if Team SmackDown did win. But that didn't matter because Team Raw did, and Team Lou is up 1. But there's still 2 matches left, so we'll see what happens. As of now, Lou has the lead. The Raw Tag Team Champions, RK Bro, versus the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos. Now, Sebi, Franco, Joe, Morgan, they all picked the Usos, while Darcy picked RK Bro. And then Lou, Kang, Paul, Businessman, Hunter Hogan, we all picked the Usos. Everybody in this match picked the Usos, except for Darcy, who picked RK Bro. And it looks like that was the smart choice because RK Bro did get the clean pinfall victory. And now Team Sebi, on the back of Darcy, ties it up. Keep in mind also Darcy predicted SmackDown to win the last one, so he's kind of making up for himself here. But he made up for himself in a damn big way. Team Sebi, Team Lou tied up going into the final match, in which the winner gets a win. That's it. Like I said. The United States Champion, Damian Priest, versus the Intercontinental Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, everybody in this match thought, you know, Damian Priest is probably going to win. Except Darcy on Team Sebi. Paul and Hunter Hogan on Team Lou. Which means, if Shinsuke wins, Team Lou wins the Survivor Series tag match. And also, if Shinsuke wins, Darcy's looking pretty nice for his team, you know, picking RK Bro and Shinsuke being the only person on this team to do that. You know, if they do that, he carried him, but it's still to a loss. But he carried him. We'll see, though. We'll see. Right now. Because, ladies and gentlemen, at Survivor Series, Damian Priest got really, really angry and snapped Rick Boogs' guitar in half and hit Rick Boogs over the head with the guitar and hit Shinsuke Nakamura with the guitar, thus earning himself a disqualification, and Shinsuke Nakamura a disqualification victory, which means at Survivor Series, for the first time in, count 'em, 1, 2, 3 years, Team Lou is your winner. So, I believe for the first time in Smack Talk history, Lou, go ahead and celebrate.
Oh, what up, Kang? Kang! Here's I again. But this time something is different. You smell that? That's the smell of victory. As I said, I would beat Sebi in the Survivor Series 5-on-5 after he was so sure that because I suck that I would lose, and he thought he would have the easiest victory that he's had in years. I told this idiot that I would win. I might have done the worst on my team, but this is why you have a team. So you're gonna have Hall of Famers all over the board to pick from, and you surround yourself with the best. You made the stupid choice of going with the D-listers, and I made the smart choice of going with the A-listers. And in the end, I won for the first time since Survivor Series of 2018. Suck my dick, Sebi. You suck!
Congratulations to you, Lou. Like you said, you may have done the worst on your team, but that didn't matter because you drafted a great team around you. And you got the victory you ever so needed. Kang, here as Mr. Survivor Series, is happy to assist, along with Paul, Businessman, and even Hunter Hogan. Congratulations to Team Lou, and especially to their team captain. Now, Brandon versus Zach. Brandon, the man who, despite being fired earlier this year, has made a career resurgence, winning the Money in the Bank match, the Summer Slot Tournament title shot, winning the title from his own cat, keeping the Money in the Bank briefcase, defending it against Darcy, coming into Survivor Series, wanting to test himself. He's had a resurgence. His career has skyrocketed from what it was just 7 months ago. But is he truly changed? Is he truly better? Or is this just a stroke of luck? He has to find out by testing himself against his greatest rival and his greatest friend in Zach. Now, Zach returning, being brought back from rehab by Brandon, being brought back into this KKPL for the first time in over half a fucking year by Brandon. He has something to prove himself. He's also being tested to see if he can still hang in this league. Let's see who passes this test, who fails this test. They only predicted one match difference. That match is Damian Priest versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, I will say Brandon was the favorite going in. Of course, Zach, who hasn't competed in a while. His last match, he lost to Brandon. So, of course, Brandon should be the favorite. He's the champion. Let's see how that went. Priest was selected by BSW, and Shinsuke was selected by Zach, which, as you already know, Shinsuke Nakamura won via DQ, which means new KKPL champion, the returning, the wild card, the sober Zach. Go ahead and do what you do best, my man. Talk some smack.
Yo, champ shit only, new champ. Fuck you, Brandon. Yeah, you brought me out of rehab. You fool, you made the biggest mistake of your life. I am now 74 days. Yes, 74. And being sober is the greatest thing to ever happen to me. And I became predictions champion. And Brandon, I know you've got the money in the bank. Don't you even dare thinking about cashing that shit in on me, because it ain't gonna happen. No way, Chief. Nope. The era of Brandon is over, and the era of Zach begins.
Zach has done what he's never done before. A man who has been in this league a very long time, had lots of very long breaks, but never, ever got to capture that KKPL championship in all his stints here and between breaks. He's finally done it. He's finally defeated Brandon. He's finally gotten sober. He's finally gotten gold. And Brandon has failed the test that he put in front of himself. And I don't know how he's going to react. I guess we'll have to find out next week. Along with, other people who need to react to their losses. And we'll see all that next week, like I said. And I also want to say, Zach, Mikey, Darcy, Paul, and Bennett Man, congratulations to all of you for tying for the best record at the show at 4-2. This actually was a little bit hard to predict because, we kind of expected WWE to care about the Survivor Series Team SmackDown versus Team Raw because they were booking it to care about it, but then they just had Team Raw win like every match. Except for the Damian Priest Shinsuke Nakamura one. Sorry, Brandon. And, well, sorry, Sebby. But 4-2 is the best record. 3-3 is second best. 2-4 is the last. There's nobody did 1-5. Nobody did that bad. Nobody did 5-1 or above. The 4-2 was done by Mikey, Zach, and Darcy, along with Paul and Bennett, man. Congratulations to all of you for doing the best of the show. Now that I've congratulated everyone for winning, my job here for this week's episode of Smack Talk is done. That was the results for Survivor Series. Next week, you will hear from losers, from winners, and more. Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and turning on notifications to get notified whenever one of these comes out. I think that's what's on the channel. You don't know what I said there, but you know what I said there. That's it. Check the links in the description for social media for people that are in this video, along with other things that are cool like Patreon and merch. I'm out of here. Thanks for your time, and I'll see ya next week. Live. Well, no, premiered. Don't forget to spay and neuter your pets, dumbasses.
THANKYOU. Thank you. Thank you. THANKYOU.
Thank you, Kang.